Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. John Webster, where are you? I'm looking for you. You can call the number up there, 360-836-4384. So can you, viewers? Anybody? Get on TV. Thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. I made it back around to the Tuesdays, and they're the base. They're the base days. That's when you can stand on like a mesa. You know, the rest of the week, maybe it's a mesa, with Tuesday being the base, and just trying to climb to see if we can make it back to Tuesday to do things. So I'm just trying to climb. You're either climbing up to Tuesday or you're falling off the other side. And it's just a series of mesas, with Tuesday being that flat part on the top. So then maybe Sunday night you start crawling back up the mesa, and then you fall off, and then you have Tuesdays, and then Wednesday, and you know, slowly, and then tumbling down all the way until Saturday, and then you're on the bottom, and you got to climb back up to Tuesday to be functional. It's the mesa is a functionality, and how many mesas in a row are we gonna climb and fall, and how many weeks is this, and how long, really, how long can we keep this up? Society, it's been a while. We've been doing this thing for a while, this whole society thing. We're gonna take a break from society one of these days. Maybe it's New Year's Day or something, or Veterans Day. That was yesterday. You decide to take a break from society, but breaks are for the wealthy, I guess. You can take a break. I don't take a break here on the program, and I don't want to break. Breaks are for the weak. When you get weak, I'm strong. It's Tuesday though, so you know, yeah, it's real. Feeling real today, feeling strong, feeling like I climbed a mesa to live, just the mesa of life, to get back here. Again, yesterday on Monday, I did the program in the afternoon at about 1 o'clock. And talked to Gene for a good long time, and talked to, I think, Mark for a while. I think today my brother is day off, so he'll be there, I think, if we call him, but we did talk to him a good amount yesterday anyway. So people are around, people are alive. We got some messages today. I'm gonna look at these voicemails, but after the program yesterday, I went to work, I think. Is that how the timelines are flowing? I think I went to work. I was on a Monday, and got there after, made it up the hill. I biked up the hill, made it on time, with time, maybe some time to spare. And that was good. It was a regular kind of time over there. And then after that, instead of coming down here, I went right home. Feeling like a regular person, instead of going over here after. I went before, and then I just went home right after work, and it was a weird time. But I went home to lay my head after that directly. And I was like, am I missing something? Sometimes when I do the program at irregular times, I feel like I didn't do it at all. Because yesterday I did the program so early, it's been over 24 hours. And it's like, oh man, it's been forever. It's been a long time since I had done that thing. So now I'm back here making it around. So I went home last night to lay my head. I did that successfully. I pulled out my third blanket. Now it's winter time. It's still the fall, but it's like 3 blankets, which is the maximum. So I'm at maximum blankets for now. I don't know if I'm at maximum jackets yet. I'm not wearing the gloves all the time, so maybe I have one more jacket under. One more jacket I think will be my maximum winter outfit for this year. But I'm almost there, you know, almost maxed out. And how much colder can it get? But it's good. I like the coldness, and max out my layers, and I can have one more and add one more in there and keep it good. Maybe I need a rain jacket, but it's been pretty nice. So I went there to lay my head. I made it. I did make it. And then I woke back up today, and I had breakfast. I had eggs and rice and spinach for breakfast. And I think I'm out of pepper. I gotta get some more pepper at my home. Black pepper. I'm like on the edge of going to restaurants and grabbing pepper packets, because I know that they're there and they're kind of free. They don't want you to take too many of them. That's not the point of them, but they don't want you to take it home. You're gonna go to a restaurant and then unscrew the pepper thing and pour it into a thing, and then they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I will say, I thought this pepper was free. Is it free? I can put it on my food, right? And they're like, well, yeah, well, I could put as much as I want on my food, right? Well, yeah, and I can have a take away thing. And they're like, you can't take away things. So what if I just put a ton on my food, though? What if I want the whole bottle for my food, and then you got to eat it here? If you're gonna use our pepper, you got to eat the whole pepper, and then you're eating the whole salt shaker full of pepper, a pepper shaker, I guess, full of pepper. But yeah, I got to get some more pepper. It's like stuff, communal stuff, but it's like going away quickly, and I don't know what to do. Oil, vegetable oil, pepper, they eat all. It's time to get some more. Time to get some more. But I had eggs and spinach and rice this morning, which is food. It counts as food. And then did the work thing. Went back down there. There's like a big hole that one of the people between my work and my home is on my bike ride. There's people digging a really big hole, and it's right next to the sidewalk. And oh yeah, so on my way to home from last night, I slid out from the leaves for the first time this year, and I was okay, but I had to readjust my bike chain, and then I got some oil on my hands, and it slipped. Now it's slipping easily because it slipped once, now it's slipping. And I had oil on my hands just like not too long ago, but now I don't know where that oil went to. Maybe I wiped it on my jacket or something when I wasn't even looking. Probably I do that all the time. So I wiped my jacket out, and now I'm oily, covered in oil. And then, so I slipped out, but I was okay. I was like, it was a little scary. I'm like, maybe one of these days I'm going to hit my head. But I'm pretty good at falling, I think. So, I'm not going to hit my head. I got hit by cars, falling down, never wear a helmet. I never have. Maybe I should. One of these days. That's what you say. It sounds like the last words of a dead man. It's like, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I don't need a helmet. That's the last words of a dead man. But I'm not dead. I made it. Even though I slipped. But now I'm like looking at the leaves. Now I'm slightly concerned about the leaves or something. But I want to get them moved around. But now I was like biking by this hole. So I'm biking, and there's these guys. I don't know what they're doing. Some kind of like septic work or something. But they're digging a giant hole. It's like, I would say 2 graves. It's like, yeah, it's like as deep as a grave, right? What is a grave? Grave is 6 feet. So it's probably at least 6 feet down, and then it's like it's similar to a grave size. Maybe they're digging a grave and they're just pretending that they're construction workers. If you want to murder somebody, just dig a grave, wear a construction outfit, and do it right next to a street, and then maybe you put them in there at night, and then people will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember they were doing construction there." In a grave. It looks like a grave. That's not a grave, is it? Hey, are you digging a grave? And I think they're just digging out pipes, though, because there was pipes in there. But what's underground? There's so many pipes underground all the time. Everywhere you go, it's pipes and stuff under the ground. Infrastructure. You know, every building has electricity and water all the time. and you're like, hey, where's the electricity? You know, if your power goes out and you're like, this is, I'm not gonna stand for this. I want power, and like, it's kind of magical. This like force that you're getting, and it like runs these crazy machines that are in your home after like a long time. How do you even know about this stuff? So don't be kind of greedy about this stuff when you think about the magic of pipes and water and all this stuff. It's a feat that it's even there as much as it is. So when it goes out, you can say thank you for all those times when it hasn't been out, because almost all the time it's out. You know, Tic Tacs, when you have a Tic Tac and it's small enough that they can say that there's no sugar in it, even though it's almost all sugar. Like it's like 100, it's basically 100% sugar, but they can say there's no sugar in it because each single bite size is so small. And it's almost the same way when you can say you don't have power. You can say, well, we might as well say we have power all the time, because we don't have power so little of the time. It might as well just like give it the whole, say it never goes out, never. So you're being a little bit using figures of speech saying never, but it does go out sometimes. But you might as well just say never goes out. It never ever goes out. So they're digging this hole in the ground, and there's a pipe in the hole, and I don't know what that pipe is. I kind of figure it's poop. That's what you got. That's what you got to go to. If you're like I don't know what this thing is. I'm gonna imagine that it's the worst thing. Human poop pipe. But it's like right next to the sidewalk. It's like maybe like 6 inches off the sidewalk. And last night I slipped in the leaves, so now I'm like, what if I slip in the leaves? Like if there was a giant, well, I stayed on the sidewalk. I didn't slip 6 inches off the sidewalk into the lawn. But if I did slip right then, I would have slipped into a grave. And I ain't gonna like, oh, I'm injured. You can either die, but at least if you die, you don't have to move. Say, just leave me here in this neighborhood, in this grave that you've dug for pipes. Say, I'm gonna have to move your body. You're in the way of the poop. Leave me here. That'll be my dying wish. Just bury me where I lay. I'm in a grave already. Is this a grave? So I didn't fall into the grave, though. But, you know, like that was a real time I could have fallen into a grave, but we're walking around all the time about to fall into graves. So I didn't fall into the grave yesterday or this morning, and now I ride by a grave and don't fall into it all the time. Yeah, I'm not too worried about falling, but I could be. Maybe I should be more scared of falling, because there's a spot in Tumwater, so I'm like on the way, like it's like across the freeway. So if you're going from like Capitol neighborhood into Tumwater from downtown, going over there, if I want to go to like the meat store or to Tumwater proper, or to that over there to the Valley or something, or to Baskin Robbins or something like that, and I'm biking, then I bike over the bridge of the freeway, and that's like way high up. So, and then you fall onto the freeway. So I think that fall would kill you. Also, the cars like falling onto the freeway would kill you. So it's like double death. So it's like certain death, you know, like pretty certain. I think it's probably harder to die than you would think. It seems like you like get hit, or like, you know, movies, like action movies make it seem like you're like, oh, and then you're just dead. But probably more likely, you're like, oh, ow, 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 for like 10 minutes, and then you die. But I think you would die. I think you would die off this bridge, because there's a far fall, and then a furful. There's a furful, and then there's freeway cars down there. So you're going by, and you're like, oh, I'm confident in riding my bike. Like, hopefully you're not doing anything that you're not confident about doing all the time. So like you're riding the bike, and then confident, like, I'm probably not going to fall off the sidewalk, and then suddenly you're on the bridge, and you're looking over, and there's a fence between you and falling into the freeway, but still it's like, oh, you get scared for a little while. And I'm losing my confidence because of the it's like perceived danger or something. The same thing, you're just like walking, you're like, I can walk. Like, there's a sidewalk. The sidewalk is like 3 feet wide. and walking on the street, no problem. But what if there's like a 3 feet wide, like dry sidewalk on a bridge with no railing suspended over a cliff, and if you fell off, you would die, and you're gonna walk in a straight line, then you'd be scared. But you're probably pretty safe. It's the same kind of thing, but you just like fall into it potentially. So I made it. No, I didn't fall into the grave. Didn't fall off a cliff. Survived another day to come be back here and just talk about surviving some more. But I went to work again, past the grave. Made it to work. Oh yeah. I heard you. I'm hearing walking around. I'm not sure if people, you didn't fall into the grave. Look, Freddy didn't fall into the grave either. Whatever, like last time, this is what Luke says, period of arbitrary length. Since last time you were here, you didn't fall into a grave. There's a grave. I'm talking about this grave. They dug on my way over here from my home. These people are doing construction, and they dug out a pipe. They're digging out a pipe, but it's really grave-like. They dug a square hole where it's like about 6 feet deep and the size of a grave, and
6 feet deep and as long as a human, huh?
Yeah. And I bike by it all the time. You can have it off or whatever.
Yeah, that's better.
I bike by it all the time, and I'm confident in biking until there's like a hole, and you're like, whoa! I'm losing my confidence, even though it hasn't changed.
It's not like the hole's in front of you. It's just like off to the side.
It's off to the side.
Whoa,
yeah, and you're like, now I'm afraid to fall.
I'm gonna fall into that hole.
Yeah, well, it's a grave too, so it's like
it becomes a grave as soon as you fall into it.
Yeah. So it's like I'm going by this grave every day now for like a few days. And then I'm going to be buried there if I fall into it. And I say, don't move me. I'm already in the grave.
My last request as I die is don't move me.
Don't move me. I'm already in a grave.
Just build me into this construction project.
We have to move you because of feces. You're in the way of human feces, so we have to get your stuff out of the way.
Really, I don't mind. I don't mind. I think that a lot of construction projects used to become also graves for the workers. I heard that there's maybe the Great Wall of China, when that got built, people would just if you die, you just get bricked into the wall. Yeah.
Oh, look. They're whistling. They're like, whoa.
No, help.
They're going to get in trouble with their supervisor.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I guess that's the only thing I can think of that.
Probably pyramids.
Pyramids. I thought of the pyramids too, yeah.
Probably these condos that they're building downtown Olympia.
I have heard that there has been at least one death in the construction.
Oh yeah,
of the condos. Yeah, it's a dangerous business.
Something fell through a trash chute and hit them in the head or something, right? Is that what happened?
I can't remember. Yeah, something like that. But probably, if you believe in ghosts, they're probably haunting the new construction.
Well, yeah.
Haunted from day one. I mean, I don't know if you believe in ghosts, but
there's that haunted hospital, over there used to be the hospital, that. It's now an apartment building.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
And there's also the morgue over there where people live now.
Oh yeah.
We live in the morgue room.
Literal morgue. Yeah.
But nobody dies in the morgue.
That's true. The morgue is the least haunted place, probably. That's where they take the bodies. The bodies have nothing to do with if ghosts exist, then they exist because they're sort of the remnant life force of a human, but that's not going to be connected to the body. The body no longer can hold them, so the body goes all over the place.
Yeah.
Body's probably fine.
Yeah, that's the morgue and the cemetery. You're not going to die in the cemetery or in the morgue. If you feel like you're about to die, the last place you're going to go
get me to the cemetery. I feel like I'm about to die.
I got to say goodbye to my dead, keep me away from that place.
Wait a minute, I already have a grave already paid for and dug out,
my last help to you. I'm gonna get in the grave. I don't need help getting in the grave.
You call ahead to the morgue. Yeah. You're hey, I'm about to die. I'm just getting a taxi over there. Or maybe you go to your gravestone and carve the year.
Yeah,
and you're like, well, 2020, here we go. Clink, 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 clink. That's it.
Yeah.
Should have said like 2060. How about I didn't. Hey, future, am I still alive?
Yeah. Did I fall into a grave yet?
Yeah, am I alive? Future?
So don't fall into graves. Especially that one. I'm going to go by it every day. Hopefully they fill it up. They probably filled it up.
It's probably full of corpses now.
Yeah. But, that was on my way to work today. I was talking about that. I'm still there. Whoa. Nice. Did you make that?
It's big. Yeah, I made it. Made a big one. It's still too small to read on the camera, but it's here.
That camera's not hooked up, right?
Nope.
And then I made it here. Made it to work. Past the grave. Made it back here. Didn't fall into any graves on the way here or anywhere else either.
And here you are.
I still almost get hit by cars all the time.
Really? Even when you're riding on the sidewalk?
Well, it's like the crossing the street. It's like the lots of the times is like when cars want to turn right.
That's one of the reasons that bikes often are in the flow of traffic. I honestly think that bicyclists belong on the street rather than the sidewalk most of the time.
It makes logical sense, but it's for safety as a biker. It doesn't make sense because
really?
I don't trust the cars. So
that's true. People are always like riding up on me when I'm a pedestrian, just a walker.
Yeah.
So that's annoying, and then they seem irritated that I'm in their way because they're trying to go fast. Dude, you know what I saw on the street today? Someone literally riding basically a motorcycle on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah.
I guess I sort of like have a little like pedestrian irritation at bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
But then this was like especially bad. It was like I was like, this maybe is illegal or this is wrong, and like it's like making noise, and he's got like a gas can tied to the back of it. It was annoying. Like the
red.
Yeah.
Gas.
Yep.
So I think gas. I mean,
gas powered.
They have all these new bikes that are like electric, electric bikes. I'm like, either get a motorcycle or get a bicycle.
Yeah. I
don't like these like half-y bicycles.
I know that it is it's like safer for bicyclists, but like at the same time, that it becomes like letting the cars win kind of, because the cars are like the thing that are scary for a bicyclist, but that's because they're like, maybe the cars are not used to like sharing the road with bicyclists. I've been yelled at as a bicyclist by cars a lot because they're like, get off the road. It's like, no, I belong on the road. You slow down.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they want the cars want the bicyclists on the sidewalk because they're like, I want to go fast. But really, the bicyclists are like vehicles too. So the fact that they're being kept off the sidewalk is bad. Uh-oh. Here we go. We're finding out.
This might be the final.
You have enough?
I think I don't have enough for the day. It's trickling.
We're getting water out of the machine.
Yeah, this is the reservoir now, though.
All right. Well.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel bad for the Well, I don't go that fast when I'm like downtown officially, but they're always doing this thing. They always pull this move when there's two people, and I'm like pretty far behind them. And not going really that fast. Like I go like barely faster than them, like on purpose, you know. And then they look, they get scared, and they like grab their like walker person and like clutch them, and they're like, oh!
yeah, totally.
Like, I'm still 10 feet away and going slowly, and I see you.
You're like, it's a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And that's like people either do this. Like most of my interactions with people is either that. Or people saying that they're sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is always...
They're either afraid of you or they are sorry.
Yeah. It's like, why is this going on? I'm starting to think that I'm, like, insane looking or something. Like, am I giving people, like... Or maybe I don't know.
They probably wouldn't say sorry if you're that insane looking, you know.
Yeah.
They would...
maybe I'm just, like, annoyed looking or something.
Oh.
And then, like, am I out of touch with reality? Sometimes it, yeah. But I'm pretty sure I'm in touch with reality. If you start questioning, that's good.
I wish everyone would ride on the road and more people would ride bikes, because then the cars would not be such a threat. If we had more actual riding on the road, like, but you know, in Sweden they don't even wear helmets. I know you don't wear a helmet, but in like Sweden they don't wear helmets, and there's lots of bicyclists, and nobody really gets hurt because the cars are outnumbered by the bicyclists. There's like more It's like the bicyclists are the primary transportation.
Really?
Yeah, so like there's large, especially in the cities, because it's like it actually doesn't make any sense at all to drive in a city. It's crazy. And in fact, New York just is like a huge illogical thing where like everyone is all, it's like super car centric because so many people are trying to get everywhere, but really it goes so slow. You'd definitely like get there faster if you went on a bike, no matter how far you have to go in a city, basically.
Yeah.
But
nobody drives because of the traffic.
Yeah.
That's what they say, which is, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's like a catch-22.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
bike. Everybody should bike. I don't think people are driving everywhere. Why are we going so far away?
And even in town, I've biked against cars, or especially biked against the bus. You can bike somewhere faster than you can ride the bus there, just about every time.
Yeah.
Maybe not from like West Side Olympia to Hawks Prairie, but like most of the other time you can, because you're like taking out the wait times
and like
free
stop
bus. Times.
They made a new bus that's free.
Wait, where?
It goes from the mall to the Hawks Prairie Park and Ride.
What? Like the mall on the west side?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It started yesterday.
Oh my God. Have you ridden this one yet? This route?
I have not. It actually goes in bad times for me because it goes from like 5 a.m. to like 6 p.m.
Yeah. You got to do it on your day off, I guess, for no reason.
And then
Just ride it.
It only goes on the like Martin Way, 4th Ave, Harrison corridor, like it was the same, like Main Street basically.
That's pretty crazy. That's a good bus route.
Up and down Main Street, yeah.
I can see that. It's free all the time?
Yeah.
Tip your bus drivers, everyone. No.
It's free all the time, and they just like did that whole like cutting of the funding from Tim Eyman bill or something.
They did it? It happened?
They got it. Well, it passed. I don't know.
Oh shit! No doubt. Yeah.
The bad way passed, where they're taking away money from like street repairs and buses.
I mean, it was like a hard one to turn down. I voted against it, but like, it's like
on paper.
Hey, on paper they're like, listen. He literally was just like, his platform was, the government is stealing from you. Like, they're like, oh man, the government's stealing from me. And so I think I could really see how the average voter, without doing a lot of research, would just be like, yes, this is bad. Like, we obviously need to limit. I mean, I guess I'm happy in a one way where I'm about to register my car.
Yeah.
So my car is about to cost less for me to register, but still, honestly, cars are bad.
Yeah.
I'm a driver, but it's one of those things about myself. It's like, you know how people have guilty pleasure television shows or something?
Yeah.
I feel like driving a car is like one of my guilty pleasures where I'm like, this is like not helping me necessarily, not helping anyone else.
I like rally against cars, but then I get rides from you all the time. So.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I'm like, no, and then I'm like, hey, somebody drive me. And they're like, why? I'm against cars.
I hate cars. Yeah. Oh, really? You hate my car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some messages.
Oh, good.
Oh, we got a good amount of messages, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we got from...
unknown caller?
Jen.
Jen? We haven't heard from Jen in a while.
And this guy, Paul, from, I think, Canada. Yeah.
Paul from Canada.
Paul.
Oh,
regular Paul.
Paul
No,
from Canada.
Paul.
Paul? That's how you say it in Canada.
You say,
Paul.
Somebody's like, hi, my name is Paul. And you say, hello, Pit.
Paul? Oh, hi, Paul. Paul.
It's Paul Anthony. Paul from Vancouver, Canada. Thanks for calling back. That's awesome. It was awesome to hear Emily and I on the program. And thanks for playing more of that video. It's so good.
Oh yeah, he's talking about
the home video.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is good.
It's so good.
I had to put the whole thing on there.
I'll keep mailing. I'm gonna keep tuning in anyway.
In its entirety.
I'm curious.
We'll play more, Paul.
Happens. And yes, we did speak once before. I sent you something about my show, Talent Time, which is the public access show that's now on Amazon Prime.
Whoa.
And you're like, how'd you get on Prime? And I'm like, well, just have me on your show. Anyways, love the program.
Thank you.
You record this because I'm not liking myself right now.
Not liking your job. You still have to have a job?
Wow.
Well, I think in true Your Daily Hour fashion, that message is just the message, and it'll live on the way it was. I don't know if it's supposed to, but the way that it happened. All right, peace.
I think you're supposed to leave long messages.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Paul.
Everybody's been dreaming of it.
I thought you were picking it up off the ground. Okay.
I don't pick it up. I really.
Everyone looks pretty cool. Those good glasses.
Everybody looks really cool because they're regular people, but if you dress like you're from the '93, like a regular person, then you're really cool. Even like the dads. Look at that.
Yeah, they look good. Damn, look at that hat. I don't even know what's on it, and it looks good.
I think it's like fashion's coming back around to the early '90s right now. Anyway, I heard scrunchies are in. Big scrunchies.
Oh, look, we got the amps next to the monitor. The viewers can't see this, but the TV is like glitching out slightly.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Color-wise, because magnets.
Look at that mullet.
Whoa, that is a mullet.
That's an extreme mullet.
Now that's what we want to see, the barbecue. What you cooking there, buddy? Do you think this is around here? Where is
Tenino.
this? Tenino?
I picked it up from Clues. I don't remember exactly how.
Oh, man. I love these people.
I love you. Look at that car. Even the cars are cool.
I know. Everything's cooler. What the hell?
Everything sucks now. What have we done? We've gone downhill in the society.
Is that how we all feel? But it definitely seems cooler. Even like cars, architecture, all of it. What have we done?
Downhill.
There's no way to go back, though. We can't go back. All we can do is try to not make it suck. So Paul's got his own show called Talent Time. Actually, I remember somehow like seeing this show before too, Talent Time. Like probably when he called back however long ago that was.
I think it was years ago.
It was years ago, so.
I'm hearing something.
Hey, twins.
Mr. Ginsu's in the background. Yeah, I messed up this auxiliary cable. I don't know if there's a better one. Now it's loose.
I can try to find an aux cable. I think we got one in like a bag that I was building of like all cables.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Ginsu? Uh-oh. I'm going to call Paul back. I think he's in the system. Hello, Paul. Hello, Paul.
Yeah.
It's the program.
Oh my gosh, the program. How you doing?
Hey, real good. How are you?
You turning on the machine and living?
Yeah, I'm alive. I almost fell into a grave today, but I missed it.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a story. Have you already told it on the program?
I have. You'll see it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see it. This will be so weird. This is kind of like you're saying hi to the future and hi to the past, because I'm in the present right now, but when I watch it, what you just told me about, I'm going to see first.
Sounds,
I'm going to hear about you falling in the grave. I'm going to hear all that first. This is a Tarantino movie, this phone call.
It's all loops, and I get in there too. Confused about time. I mean, like lots of times.
Too.
Yeah. Lots of times all at the same time.
Problem?
Huh?
I'm gonna ask you. Do you have this problem where like you sometimes don't know if something was like a month ago or like a couple years ago?
I do, and it only gets worse with age.
I know.
It's hard to tell.
I know. I have it.
Yeah, you do like TV too, right?
Yeah, we're total. We're both doing public access shows.
Yeah, it's like time travel, and it's confusing, and it makes you like in a loop. And I don't know, like I sometimes wonder if regular people, if they have the same kind of like time disassociation as I do.
Ah, you relate to the work? Yeah, maybe. But that seems odd because you're someone who's putting yourself on tape once a day, every day for what? It's been 8 years or something?
Yes.
Like, so you'd think out of anyone who could maybe like pinpoint something, like you can literally go, what happened November the 3rd, 2000 and... Oh, but I see what you're saying. Maybe because you do it every single day.
What did I do that day? I talked for an hour.
That it's every day is the same, almost in a way.
Yeah, every day is the same, and it's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what day it is, and I have a hard time making memories when I'm doing this because I'm moving forward all the time. I don't have time to think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. You're making the memories, but not inside your brain. You're imprinting them on videotape. Yeah. That's right. So that might be better for you because when you're old and you have no memory, you wouldn't have remembered like going canoeing with your dad, anyways. But you put up on the program, November the 3rd.
You got it.
12th.
You really got it.
19.
You're
like, holy crap! I talked to Paul from Canada.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't like to leisure. You like totally got it. It's like, what are you trying to do? Make a memory? Like you're gonna go skiing, like dangerous skiing, and like what are you gonna do? Remember skiing later on? It's like, oh, remember when I went skiing? Wasn't that fun? Like almost risk your life. Well, Paul, have you? What?
Nothing good.
The auxiliary cable is a little weird. We're trying to fix it. So you called a long time ago?
I did. I think I might have emailed. I don't know if I called before.
Oh, okay.
I think I might have found an email and just sent you a message.
So
because I think I sent you a message with like a link of my show and was just like, I do this. Like maybe you talk to me sometime because I like your show.
Yeah. So you've been watching and not calling. It's good. I'm glad that you're watching. I think. I believe. Well, what's going on where you are?
I've got a almost 6-year-old daughter, and she's walking around. All the Christmas stuff kind of came out, so she's walking around with a Christmas hat on, just singing and playing with a bunch of fake Christmas trees.
You should show your children the program from the very beginning and have them watch it all the way through because they have time now.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
That's what I tell people to do with the kids. What's she want?
What do you think? She wants you to know that it's this tree that counts all the days till Christmas. It's kind of like an advent calendar, I guess, but it's non-denominational and just kind of the tree has all these numbers on it, and they're covered by ornaments. And you take them off or you put them on, babe. Put them on.
Every day is a thorn on Jesus' crown. All right, hey, I'm gonna switch out this auxiliary cable so we can't hear you for like 5 seconds. Okay, here it goes. Can't hear you.
We didn't get to hear from the child. What did she say? She's saying every day you take it on or off.
He has a non-denominational. He specified the non-denominational part that it's on the tree, taking it off.
Tree off.
Taking it off, so it's like a really big counter. All right, there. Fixed it.
Yeah, it's just like a big calendar that's shaped like a Christmas tree, just for fun.
Yeah, and getting that early because that's like 2 months away.
Yeah, I know.
The hat.
I know. I'm like, I'm booking our Christmas show right now. So for Talent Time, so I kind of have to. I try to get my brain in it a little early.
Yeah. So are you
I'm like looking at stuff. So.
You're a professional. Are you your show's on Amazon Prime still?
Yeah. Well, our last season was. We hope they're going to take our current season, but we don't really know. Like they're not producing the show. They have taken some back episodes that they're airing. So. You know, when people watch, we're supposed to get a little bit when people watch, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, and can you get in there? Is that like, how'd you do that? It's not like YouTube.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to tell you. But also, if I tell you, can I still like be on your show one day, like passing through the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, anytime.
You're saying if you tell us like. If you help us, can you still participate?
Like, yeah, basically. How does friendship work?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But if I tell you the big story and you're like, we have no use for you. You told us the big story.
I don't want to guarantee anything, but I can't imagine that happening. But maybe if your story somehow involves something really horrible.
No, it doesn't. But I respect that you can't sign off on something you don't know.
It's like, how do you get on Amazon? It's like, you kill children or something. It's like, oh, no. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Are you going to tell us later?
If you want.
Huh?
No, it's all good. No, it's kind of a funny story in that, so we've been doing Talent Time for... I know, but it says your name and it says open now. So it's a present I made for you. My daughter found a present in this box of Christmas decorations that says her name and it says open now. And it says love Dad, and I don't know what it is either.
Wow, it's like an unopened Christmas present?
Yeah. Whoa, we're doing this live on your show. You can't see it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really exciting.
Okay. You get like so many Christmas presents on Christmas. Like, wouldn't it be better to spread it out a little bit? Because you're like, it's like you get this tiny thing. Like, if somebody walked up to me and gave me anything, any small thing, like I would be not excited about it on Christmas. When I'm like, oh, look at this, But like, I got so many things. So if it was like any day, and you're just like, oh, what, a present out of nowhere? Like. Yeah,
totally. And especially with wrapped and everything, it just feels good.
Yeah. Well, that's good on Christmas.
I didn't remember this, but what I got her, it's from Aladdin's Lamp in Bellingham, Washington. So there's like a thrifty, like antique store kind of thing in Bellingham. But it's the Chipmunk song by the Chipmunks. Like Christmas time is here.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
On what?
On vinyl, a little 7-inch.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So I think I got it sometime during the year and wrapped it up.
Well, if it's on vinyl, you can slow it down and listen to their real voices. You ever done that?
Oh, that's so true. I have, but it just doesn't. It doesn't sound how you think it would, hey?
Well, it just
sounds terrible.
It sounds.
They are singing very slow.
Yeah, but it just sounds. It just sounds like men singing the song. It's weird.
Christmas,
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that right now. Well, are you able? If I play this, is it bad for like YouTube getting flagged or anything?
All they do is take away monetization when they already took that away.
Yeah, I don't even think they were. Right. We haven't gotten any monetization in years.
Yeah, that's why we got to get on Amazon Prime for the money.
Yeah, that Amazon money.
Yeah. Let me get a slice of that Bezos fortune.
I know. I'm going to put it on the record player, okay?
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
You want to hear the song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we all want to hear the song.
Even though it's
copyrighted.
In November.
Oh.
We're moving.
Well, actually, this episode's actually going to air on December 3rd on television,
Oh, okay.
so we're not that far
yeah.
off. Yeah.
Okay, this is normal.
Is a kid singing along?
That was me, sir.
Oh.
Now that's my jam.
Evil, like slow down.
Let's slow down now?
Yeah.
But it's not even slowed down far enough to be their natural voices.
The way you hear the human speak, he sounds
Yeah.
like the Satan himself.
It's only middle. It's like right now it's only middle speed.
Is that slower?
That was like
Maybe.
it was slower, but it wasn't. Yeah.
This record player only has 44 and 33, so I put it on 33, and it's just... Okay, this is normal. Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds
Alright.
good. I like them both. I don't know. I kind of like the slowed down version a little better.
Yeah, have you ever heard the slowed down Jolene? Dolly
Yes,
Parton's
I
Jolene?
listen to that all the time. Actually,
Whoa.
that's how I listen to music these days. But
Whoa,
I have that.
so good.
I listen to a lot of. I always put them slow. I like Dolly Parton. It's all. It's all. They say
Yeah,
that
she's
that,
good.
that one song is good slowed down, but it's all really good slowed down.
All Dolly Parton and
Yeah.
all music.
All music. But you wanted to know about that home movies and the messages.
Oh man, I loved it so much, and then that you played another chunk. I saw it today. I guess you played it yesterday.
Yeah, and we played a little bit of it today
Whoa.
after your message.
Oh, amazing!
Um,
Oh, great! You got my message again. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
it's from a thrift store, but this is like probably one of the better ones. Are you aware of Mr. Catherine?
Mr. Catherine?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, we got like 5 tapes from this guy named Mr. Catherine. Well, his wife's name was Catherine, and I never got his name.
Because he's running the
Right.
camera for the whole video, so you can't. He's like asking people questions and all the stuff, or like hardly. Really
Yeah.
more narrating about everything.
So now he's Mr. Catherine,
Wow.
but we got his like vacation trips, and he went to like Europe and Africa, and DC, and lots of
Wow.
stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, I don't know when exactly it
I
is, but you
love
can
it.
go look at that stuff.
Some of them have his
I
name in
love
it.
So
The-
which guy is he? I missed the first part of that. Like he.
Mr.
You know what?
Mr. Catherine, we
I should've
got,
Just,
huh?
I should have just said, "Oh, cool," and then I would have watched the program later, and I would have caught up what I did.
Yeah,
So
Mr.
don't even tell me.
Oh, don't-
I
okay.
want to have a nugget of like something I'd never like heard before. when I
Sounds
watch
good.
The show. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
it's good that you're watching.
Yeah,
What's your
man,
sh-
it's fun.
What's your show? I haven't watched your show, or maybe I did once when you emailed me a long time ago. But
I think I sent you just like a trailer, like it's probably like a minute and a half little sample.
are you
What
on?
about a synopsis?
Are you on YouTube also?
Yeah, go to Talent Time TV.
Viewers, you go to Talent Time TV and watch it.
Hey, maybe leave a comment on this if you're a YouTube.
Oh.
If you're a YouTuber,
Yeah,
leave a comment,
Oh, man,
and then
that
you can
would
go
be
check the
amazing.
comments of this episode.
yeah. And
That'd be
then
amazing. We
Yeah.
haven't like pushed the internet thing at all. I don't know. I think it's a fad.
yeah.
No, we do. We're public access, like predominantly, but
I think whenever we say anything about YouTube, we're slightly joking.
yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah, because we do the show for the live audience, and then it's played on public access here, and then some are on Amazon there, but the YouTube stuff just kind of sits there.
How is public access in Canada? Because you're doing this in Canada, right?
Yeah, well, we they just convinced we were on Shaw TV, which is kind of the biggest cable access channel. Like they had stations all over the country, and they paid like a ton of money to lobby the CRTC, which is the Canadian broadcasting. They handle. I don't even remember what it stands for. But I think Canadian Radio and Television something. One sec. Okay, I have to answer my daughter. 1 sec.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
for it. Yeah, she comes first.
Send a mom a message tonight decorate the
Yes, you can decorate the little tree right now. She said you can. Yep, Mom said you can. Go for it. Okay, sorry. Now I get.
Very polite.
CRTC, they lobbied the CRTC so that they didn't have to support community television anymore.
Ooh.
They spent all this money because it was a law. You couldn't provide this TV and not give the people in the community a chance to get on.
Yeah, that's how it is here. That's why we have, I think, too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was in America as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they spent all this money lobbying, and their reasoning was with the internet, like you don't need to give people permit, like you don't need to support community programming.
Yeah.
The community does it for themselves. And so the CRTC caved, and then they just pulled all the money away immediately, and we were kind of screwed, and the show stopped. And then we did I didn't want to do a crowdfunding thing, but the people that liked the show were like, come on, just do a crowdfunding thing. And so we did, and we exceeded the goal, and we bought a bunch of equipment, and we bought everything we'd need to kind of keep the show going.
Nice.
And at the same time, Amazon took a bunch of our old shows that were already produced for public access, so it didn't cost us any more money or anything. They were all just done.
Wow.
Well, we had to pay for closed captioning, but not much. $1,000 for the whole season or something,
I want closed captioning.
I bet it would cost more than $1,000 per season for this show.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know how the hell. Wait, who closed so a third party closed captioned the show?
Yeah. In order to be on any of those streaming services, it has to be closed captioned. Yeah, and you can't. I don't think you can do it yourself. Maybe you can.
Did they give you a written document or a word file of that closed captioning, or is that an option
to sign off on? You know what? They never did, which is crazy because I have put it on a couple times and it's been totally wrong. To me, it's just hilarious that some robot is misunderstanding what we're saying.
Yeah.
But when you're paying for it, you should probably get it right.
Is obviously a robot that's doing it, or?
I don't know. I think it goes through software and then probably a human goes over it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
I just want it as a book form.
Yeah, I want to. I'm always trying to get somebody to transcript the program, and then I'm gonna that way I can say I'm an author.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Your show would be even more dry, on paper.
Yeah, exactly. Viewers, if you're out there, I'm looking for an intern to transcribe some programs.
That's really funny. I think there's, I know that there's programs out there. Maybe you can get a free trial program where you can load some video in.
With the
YouTube actually,
YouTube,
yeah,
they do a bad job of it, and with the waves
really
and stuff,
bad.
It's hard.
They what?
We got the waves and sounds and craziness.
Right.
So.
Oh yeah.
Everybody slurs their words. YouTube has a really hard time with the automatic robot transcription.
Right. So either you just let YouTube do it and it's done and it's free, and just publish whatever they wrote.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty great too, and it's just done. Or I like your idea of getting an intern to just do it.
I want to get an intern to do it.
I've tried to do it for your birthday one time, and it was very hard.
Oh my gosh, that is the sweetest. That is the sweetest.
That would be a nice birthday present. But hey, Paul, we only have about 5 minutes left. I'm real happy to talk to you. You should keep calling and leaving messages.
Okay, will do.
I got some more calls before the show's over. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna come through your way, and I'm gonna sit on that bench one of these days.
We're ready for you. Yeah.
Keep calling. Okay, talk to you later.
All right, see you guys. Take care.
Oh, that'd be the greatest. Oh, that's even better than the bands that come through and come on the show. That's what we've been looking for.
I mean, we could have talked to Paul for the whole time.
I feel we ended up talking a little shop. It's you're talking shop.
Some of these days, I like to when I get here, I try to tell myself to not look at the messages.
Yeah.
And try to say as much as I can before I feel like I go to the messages, and on some days it works out. Maybe it's the opposite of days that work out when I'm like, oh, I should have gotten right to the phones today.
Yeah,
but today I was like, whoa, I was looking at the clock. I'm like, I'm getting 20 minutes out of this grave talk. That's pretty good. I'm like, oh no.
It's all graves.
Hey, Kenny, it's Jackson. I heard you were filming the program. Might be interested in coming down. How much time is left? Oh, God.
That's from yesterday.
Right.
'Cause I was, you called me.
Yeah.
And then Jackson was like, what are you doing? And I was like, the program is live.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't make it, but
Not quite.
we'll call him. We're not going to call him back today. We don't have time.
Keep calling, Jackson.
Jen. I'm going to call my grandma. I think my brother's there, but he'll be happy to get off the phone real fast.
Why, hello there, program.
Hi, Jen.
It is Jen.
Talk faster.
Just been doing lots of homesteading lately.
Yeah.
Hanging out with lots of goats.
Goats.
And other
Ghosts.
farm animals. I've been just living a totally green life. It's been pretty great.
Green.
I hope you guys are doing good.
I'm doing good. Real good.
And hopefully I can come in there sometime soon.
Yeah.
When I have some free time. So I hope you're having a great evening. And feel free to call me back on this number. I will be here.
All right,
Nice.
Jen.
Oh, thanks, Jen.
Now I'm in a hurry. I got to call Grandma and then Jen.
That's a nice call. It's like, especially when you're just like, hey, just saying hello. You know, I don't do that enough to actually just call and be like, hi, I'm just calling to say hello.
Oh, yeah.
I think I only call when I want something from someone, you know?
It's like a social media culture or something. Like, you don't need to call to say hello anymore. You're just there. You're just like, oh, how are you? It's like, I know how you are.
I've been watching.
Yeah.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. You want to talk to Andrew?
What, are you drinking water? You got food?
Yeah, you go talk to Andrew, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
You didn't talk enough.
We don't have much time, Andrew. What are you doing?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, why not? What are you doing?
We only have 4 minutes left. I want to call Grandma before the show's over.
4 minutes, huh?
But I got to make more calls. I got to make more phone calls, too.
4 minutes, huh?
Hurry! What are you...
Oh, you know...
Talk faster.
I'm doing well. I'm all right. You know, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, even the phones are in there, too. You're like... Okay, bye.
Well, I guess I just gotta guess. You should go fuck yourself, motherfucker.
Bye.
Bye.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay,
Calling Jen back? Yeah.
Jen.
Jen's got a new house. You talked to Jen since
No,
she's been at the new house?
Jen fell off. Maybe...
Living in Yelm now.
Yeah, maybe Jen moved to Yelm and then fell off or something.
We're not living, homesteading. That was a good term. Whatever. I guess that means building your house out in the wilderness.
Live in a green... Oh.
We're sorry.
Try responding to whatever that... I think maybe she called from a different number.
Oh.
Possibly. She said, call me back at this number. Whatever that means.
I'm panicking.
Oh, my God. We don't have enough time. Come on.
Go, phones, go.
God, the phone is not going fast enough. Come on. What are you waiting on that screen for? There we go. It's a little better.
I'm going to record a message to the future, too.
Oh, shit. Should have got Paul on the message of the future.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say talent time. I'm going to work it into the message.
Paul will be a regular caller.
That's true. It's even more than the episodes, I feel like the messages to the future are some way of a permanent memory of the day.
Paul's a TV person because he seems to have been able to keep going, you know?
Yeah, he was good. Good talker. Had lots to say and active listening. Is it this? Is this the real active one? Normal one?
It is... no, it says 19. It's probably under here. It's this one.
Gotta cue it up.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Jen.
Hi.
Hey, it's the program. We're on TV. How are ya? All right, bye, Future.
I'm doing good. I'm choking on a burger right now.
Burger?
How'd you cook it?
I didn't cook it.
You didn't cook it?
Raw burger.
Where'd you get it?
It's just a gas station burger. I'm on my way home.
I thought you were living green.
No. I'm living eco-green, like off the grid. And
Oh yeah, well not vegetarian, but yeah.
No, I'm not
Gas station burgers, huh? Hey, we're gonna record a message of the future. We only have like a minute left.
Here we go.
Oh. Hey, Future, it's us, the past.
We're here with Jen.
Hey, Future.
We talked to Paul today. Talent Time. Check it out. Amazon and YouTube.
We had to hurry at the end.
We're rushing. We're going so fast.
It's like
no time.
When do you say all the things? It's like hard to know sometimes.
Graves. Lots of graves.
What do you have to say, Jen?
Huh?
Say something to the future.
Oh, hey, Future.
Eco green, off the grid.
All right, bye, Future.
All right, bye.
Well, hey, Jen, call again because we only talked to you for a minute, so call again and leave another message. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
We want to hear how things are going.
All right, sounds good.
All right, okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
All right.
It worked. That's it?
Yeah. Dung 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 dung. Thanks for watching. It's Tuesday. We're on TCTV, channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM.com. 360-836-4384. Call and leave a message. You get on TV. Yeah. 198 Avenue number 3. Check it out. UFO FBI. It's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, South by Quantum, Look at this, Lieutenant Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers, this is you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Goodbye.
Bye.